We're going to try and visit all the different wetlands. This is wetland number 10, our street. That's not the official name of it. Now she's wondering what the hell I'm doing. They're doing a bunch of road work, water department work, so everything's a mess right now. And because of COVID, everything is shut down. So we're going to take a walk down this way. I don't know what's over here. I think it's about half a mile to the Ati village, if the map is to be believed. We're kind of looking for a laundry service, but we've already gone too far from the house. There is one the other direction out towards the main road. I just figured if I live here, I should go look at it and see what's out here. The map shows this does not go to the main road. It does not make a very direct path to the beach. It's just this winding road with who knows what on it. There's a Lomi house that is actually open. We may have to try them later. We like to support the people that are trying to stay open. There's a whole bunch of little apartment buildings like this. Not bad looking. Have no idea the pricing on some of them. This area shouldn't cost too much, but everyone's gone COVID prices anyway. Guessing it's a hotel. There's no sign. Could be an apartment building. Who knows? Well, not too far from the main road, but there's a hill between us and it, and there's no good way across that hill except going all the way back out the way I came. Okay, this is the back side of that. Still not sure if it's an apartment or a hotel, but it appears to be vacant. That's too bad. It was a nice looking place. Okay, this is Cove Boracay. I showed this on the other video. I was on the other side. The pool was green and there was one person living here. It is just apparently closed, but not abandoned, because there's somebody in there sweeping the floors. So they're just kind of, it's off season and it's COVID season, so they're just not open. Apparently we live half a mile from a nightclub. I don't think it's open, but it's here. The beach is just right at the other side of this. Maybe this hole will let us in. You can kind of see it. So I'm just parallel to the beach. And they say the Ati village is out this way, but I do not know. Ooh, big greenhouses. I don't know if we'll be able to see them on camera. We'll take a look in a second. The first thing we come upon, and it is about a half mile from the apartment, is the school for the Ati village. Nice greenhouses. Tubu Anon Ati Learning Center. Okay. I'm sure I mispronounced it, but I can't read it from here. And there's the beach. Apparently this fish pond out here is a ancestral domain. And there's this whole peninsula out here that is the Ati area. We looked around a little just from the street. You couldn't really get into the village because the gate is closed. They open for tourists, but not today. The houses we could see from the street looked okay. This goes back onto a little peninsula that we couldn't get to because it's all gated off. But we're going to try and come back here later. They do open for tourists, but I want to find out about doing some charity work here. But I was just curious where it was and what it looked like. This is, like I said, about a half-mile from the apartment. It's not a bad walk. And a few of the houses look pretty nice. A lot of them are all just look like a row of very similar style houses. I don't know anything about the anti-village. I will have to find out more the longer we stay here. But you can just, from the road, you can see these houses and the fence. That's about all we can get right now. I will try and come back, get to know somebody, get inside the village, get some better pictures later. We went ahead and continued our walk on up the road just because we hadn't gone very far. And there's this fishing pond that is fed from the ocean. And you can see with high tide coming in, the water is just roaring in. It looked kind of neat. There were some kids, looked like they were wanting to ride through that, but then changed their mind, which was probably smart. I would have wanted to do it too. And hopefully someone would talk me out of it as a kid, because that's probably not safe. But that looked like it would be a fun ride going under there. Luckily they changed their mind because I didn't really want to film anybody dying. Found some shade, which is nice. And Daniel's store appears to be open. It is like a dealer of fruits, vegetables, and groceries. For contact, for delivery, please contact. I'm suspecting they'll have water.
Sir, do you want to buy?
Oh, no, thank you. Probably should have asked what he was selling before I said no. Anyway, I'm just looking for a bottle of water. It's freaking hot out here. Just walk down this little cut through to a very small beach full of some pretty big boats. And a big field with soccer nets. All kinds of stuff out here. You just got to start looking. This is one of the protected wetlands. We will do a video on that later or earlier, depending on the upload schedule. Okay, I made it back to the Ati village, and that little path going up the little bit of a hill appears to be the way in, or it goes into somebody's yard. I can see how I overlooked it, and I'm probably not going to invite myself to go in that way until I get to know someone. We'll see what else is here. So back here where I started is the Ati village, where that little school was I took a picture of. I'm going to look into some charitable opportunities here. I have to see how our budget's doing, but I would like to do some food program here. Someone's working on a party boat. Enjoy your day in paradise.